Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Oh my goodness. Alright, this Mach1. No time. Alright, Keith's Mustang is 528 cubic inches, and we're hoping to line up with him tonight. Race tonight. We've got a tough customer. This big Tire Nova is running 550s. You can see the 550 on the window here. I'm expecting him to take me by, well, probably 5 car lengths. And that's if everything goes right for us and we cut a 6.0 or under. But that's alright. We always want to line up with the fastest cars, and this Nova is absolutely the fastest car out here tonight. His fender's got a 434 badge on it. It might be a 434 cubic inch.
Look at this Nova. Andrew, the Tesla Plaid on the left.
85% battery state of charge, peak performance ready. Drag strip mode, of course. And he's on a Pro Tree.
Andrew has his hands full on this one. I'm still riding with Andrew, left lane.
Pro Tree. He's off. Oh, broke.
Takes the win by default because the Nova fouls out. Andrew goes 566 at 120, or is that 586? But still, I think that might be his personal best. The Nova went 797, 56 miles an hour. It let off right after the 330 flip. It got real sketchy there.
We're gonna have too much of a chance. Oh no, Keith's Mach1 is down here stuck at the end of the track. That's unfortunate. We are hoping to race him next. Yo, Keith, what happened, Keith?
I don't know, it just died.
Did it get to the end of the track?
Yeah, oh yeah, well,
So
I made a run.
You made the turn and then it died?
Oh yeah, well it died somewhere along here.
Okay.
Just fiddling with it.
Yeah.
So many things wrong. The charging system, I think, is not working.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, well, that's all right, I'll figure it out.
Well,
But,
they have tow trucks here, so.
yeah, well, I'm gonna hopefully see if they'll let me bring mine down, just sit on it and jump it for a while.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. If it restarts, will you run again?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Maybe we make a
Yeah,
pass.
I'll tell you what, finally. I mean, it feels right. So I'm making 917.
You ran a 917?
No.
Sorry,
It's making
917 horsepower.
917 horse, yeah.
Gotcha. And
so that first pass I made was a 685. Just
yeah,
it was light.
and it's still a 528 if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Naturally
Nice.
aspirated.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it back to
Cool.
you.
I can give you a ride to the end.
You don't mind?
Yeah, hop in.
Well, and I did the cardinal sin. I lifted. But that didn't have anything to do with it, though.
As it was launching, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to go half throttle and it pulled it up. And I'm like, holy cow. It was on 3500 launch.
Yeah, that big Tire Nova. Did you see it in the parking lot? It was
Yeah.
over on the wall.
Yep.
That thing is a 550 car.
Really?
Yeah. And I just made a pass next to him, and he jumped way out. And then I think something broke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about a half track for him.
Oh, wow.
So I sailed right by. I haven't seen the ticket yet. That was this pass.
Yeah, I came by earlier. Well, Mom, hey, I'm back. But yeah, nothing detrimental broke. I think it's just an electrical issue.
Yeah.
So I have a GM1 wire in it. And they tell you, you do this, you do that, you put a light in between the here and there, and it ought to be self-charging. I don't think it's self-charging.
I gotcha.
Could you ask him for the number 6?
Hey, Tom, how's it going? Hey, I picked up a hitchhiker along the way here.
Oh, yeah, number 6. You got guys.
You might have number 6 there as well. He's the
Yeah.
the blue Mach1.
Okay.
Sorry about the confusion. So is that 6 or is that 8?
And number 8.
Yeah, the cheap.
How would we do?
596, 120.
Ooh, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Especially with the cold weather like this.
Oh, I was thinking you had a passenger too.
No. I just picked him up down there. I'll see you. Thanks, Tom.
Well, that ain't bad. A 148 60 foot.
Oh, that's nice. That's probably similar to what I had. You have 148 60 foot?
Yeah, I had a
143 60 foot. That's nuts. And that the big Tire Nova had a 142 60 foot. So I was right there with it. I mean, I thought he like jumped way out.
At least I'm going the right way.
But he had a he red lit. That's why he jumped out so much. I didn't realize he red lit in that. He had a 497. It's a 500 treat tonight. You know,
Right.
all these reactions are 500 over.
Yep.
Yeah. So he ran a 497. He was negative by 003. The big Tire Nova. And I was a 179, which ain't bad for approaching.
No, that's good.
But,
I hate to say that my tree was 0.8.
Well,
but
you
I'm just,
didn't have
I'm
anybody
just
in the
trying
lane
to,
next to you. So
I'm just trying to dial it in. I know I need to leave on the 3rd bulb.
yeah.
Well, everything went up. I'm running 105.
This is you,
that
right?
one, yeah, the trailer. Thank you.
You got it.
So I ran a 652.
Okay.
Want to look at it?
Yes, this was your second pass. You've only
Yep.
made those 2, or did you make a
Right.
third one?
No, I've only made the 2 so
Yeah,
far.
almost 106 mile an hour.
Yeah. So I should hit, in theory, about 115, I think, in the 8th.
Okay, nice. Well, that'll be competitive because some of my runs
Right.
sometimes are only 118.
I mean, I might be
Yeah.
behind you by a car and a half or so, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I'm looking forward to it, Keith. All right, there's a button. You just press that button there. Yeah.
Technology, I love it.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Andrew, thank you.
All right, you got it. We've raced Keith a number of times before, and his Mach1 just keeps getting faster. Hopefully he just has a simple charging issue, a dead battery that's not starting the car. But once he gets it recharged, restarted, we should be able to run. So we ran a 596 at 120.4 miles an hour with a 143 60 foot, and our reaction to that Pro Tree light was 179. Not bad for a Pro Tree. The big Tire Nova red lit with an 003 negative. Interesting that our 60 foots were so close. He had a 142 to our 143. I think he broke after the 60 foot because at that point he was 413 to our 392, and that car should be quicker than us to the half track. Fun race. If you can get it sorted out, maybe we line up with him again. He's got a Florida plate on it. That's not street legal. More power to him. I love the stamp. Perfect. What model year is it?
70.
70. I noticed you had a Florida tag on there still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Florida car.
I'm imagining it hasn't seen much in the way of street miles.
We it does a little street.
Yeah?
Not much. Car shows and stuff.
They did a little something because that hooked a lot better this time.
Man, you were pedaling the hell out of it at first.
And then it was like,
We couldn't get this car down. And this car hooks on gravel. And it's never not been able to
I
hook.
had him line me up, and it was much like I tried to line up between the two cones. He had me move over like
We're using a mixture of V and C here, and it's not working.
not working.
It's not a name brand. It's not PJ1. I don't know what it is. But it's got a little sticky to it, but this car's never lost a tire half track. That's a 13 by 32 14 tire, and it's never lost a track.
Well, they probably didn't prep halfway down. They probably only prepped behind.
Is it one kit or two?
What's that?
One kit or two kits?
One kid managed.
Okay. So, did you knock the tires off when you hit it, or?
So we come in at 20% and ramp to 80% on a 500 shot.
Okay.
Came out of the hole fine. Once it hit second gear, it lost the tire.
Is it on a glide?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
that's out there pretty little way.
So, it was on the 1-2 shift,
1-2 shift, lost the tire.
and you think you were at
Second hit, it actually started moving to the left before it even got to the 1-2 shift, because he was going to only do a 200-foot run the second time.
Yeah.
And it already started moving to the center, which means, and the car was hopping, which it was losing the tire.
Yeah. You just make those two passes tonight, or?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Normally we come here, we can test, no problem. I know glue's hard to get, so it's expensive.
is.
Very hard to come by. Yeah. All the big tracks are buying it up.
Yeah.
It's hard for little tracks like this to find it and not spend a lot of money on it. But you get a lot of street cars out here, right? So
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, Bradenton started out good last week.
yeah, we
time I was
probably
there.
were going to go down and pay the $300 and just do a private testing at Bradenton. It's $300 bucks a car.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all got a pressure gauge on you? I can borrow for a second.
A Roush over there.
Oh,
I asked it by everybody in a Roush, you know. It's embarrassing.
that's the 427, is it?
It's a 427R. It's really a 4.6 with a supercharger.
Gotcha.
It's a model 427.
Gotcha.
R.
Gotcha.
I don't know why they do that. I got to explain that there.
Yeah. All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Good talking to you.
Yep. Well, that's too bad. He's got no shortage of tire. That's a whole lot of tire. Yeah, and he's not able to hook up out here, so we get a lot of viewers put in the comments, how come you're running 6.0 when you're gutted out of the back? Well, when there's no traction, you can't run 590s on street tires. And we're just on the stock Pirellis tonight. We haven't put the Nittos lately because there's a threat of rain. We don't want to be driving home in the rain with those Nittos on. So we haven't changed anything in the back of the car here. We still have both front seats in, all the airbags, all 20 speakers, subwoofer. We still got all the door panels in as well. And we're running on the stock Pirellis tonight of the 19-inch wheels. Whenever there's a chance there's going to be rain, we leave the Pirellis on because we don't want to be driving home in heavy rain with Nittos that are not for street use. Looks like we got a police spec Charger here. Haven't seen this one out here before. It's got a push bumper, spotlights. Let's see what it sounds like on the burnout. Not sure what to expect out of this Charger. I wonder if this is the same Chrysler 300 I raced out of Bradenton on Thursday. This one sounds a little better, but the other one had a good sound in burnout too. Seconds at 61 miles an hour. All right, Roger's Plaid with the 19-inch wheels going up against this drag truck. And this Plaid all day long, he runs a 607 at 120.1. The drag truck ran a 9.8 at 52. He must have gotten out of it. This Mustang's got a 3.7 turbo 6-cylinder on big Hoosier slicks, and this has been surprisingly fast. This Mustang will outrun most 5 liters. It's a fast pass. All right, we got Tesla on Tesla crime going on here. We got my buddy Roger in the red Plaid, and the white one, as much as it looks a little bit like a Plaid, is actually a P90D, I'm told. Oh, he didn't give him the hit after all. He went on green. It's like a 615 to a 760, I think that is. 80 miles an hour on the left lane, 118 on the right. A couple of Mustangs here. Coyote and a Foxbody. I think the Foxbody's gonna have more. Yeah, I'll pick right lane on this.
Tesla Plaid channel in the left lane, and then we got the GTO here in the right lane. Who do you guys got? GTO or Andrew? I'm riding with Andrew in the Tesla Plaid.
We're not going to be peak performance ready for this race. We just jumped out last minute to get next to this red. All right, I think there's going to be a full tree on this one. At 120, and the GTO went 745, 96 miles an hour, but he was spinning and getting a little squirrely there right after the 60 foot. Still 2 minutes remaining to be performance ready. I'm guessing he blew off the tires back there. It seems to be a common problem out here tonight. And unfortunately, Keith is still stuck at the end of the track. Any improvement?
Yeah, the harmonic balancer and everything.
Came off? Holy crap.
I'm just hoping it's a bolt or something, but I can't fix it here. I got to turn part over now.
Yeah.
But, well, at least the motor's good.
You didn't use enough Loctite on that.
Something. Bubblegum too, you know.
All right, Keith. You got it, Keith. See ya. That's too bad that Keith's night ended early, but if his best run tonight was a 650, then wouldn't have been all that competitive of a race. How did we do, Tom?
620 at 120.
Yeah, I was slipping. The track went away quick.
Oh, yeah.
All these big tire cars are knocking it off.
Yeah.
Like right from the gut.
It's a little cold tonight, so, you know, that helps out too.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to get any better in the second half. But I don't think they're going to spray anything else other than hand spray tonight, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna prep the track, you know, drag sweep here in
10 minutes, yeah. You know, that Mach 1 is in big trouble back there. He said
I know. The dampener fell off.
Yeah.
I said, you're lucky it didn't break off.
Should have used more Loctite.
You should have used some Loctite.
Exactly. All right. I'm hoping to get some fast cars out here. I don't know who else is fast. That red, what was that? It looked like an Impala maybe on big tires. Wasn't able to make a good pass either. You see anybody in the 6.0 range?
No.
Yeah. I don't want to just run the other Teslas. Got to mix it up. I'll see you in a bit, Tom. So we weren't all the way to peak performance ready. Reaction time to start was 168, which is really mediocre. A 154 60 foot and a 414 to half track, which is way off. We've done as fast as like 390. So a 620 at 120 flat. That red big tire car that was next to us didn't have much of a tree, almost 500. And the 60 foot of over 2. So he must have knocked the tires off right from the launch, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can find somebody. Traction has been a big challenge for the fastest cars, including that big tire Nova and the big tire GTO we ran. Got a Porsche 911 Turbo just came in. I was hoping to see an S on here. I don't see it. Looks like maybe he paid for it with Dogecoin. Good looking car. Ton of cars lined up for the second half here tonight, but the consensus is that traction is at a premium. So the fastest 5-second cars have all packed it in, put it back on the trailer and gone home. You got a lot of 7-second cars out here. I don't know who else is in the 6s other than this other Model S Plaid. I think that's about it. I think it's all 7 seconds after that. The truck's running no time, so we won't know exactly what he's running on this pass. Most of the big power vehicles out here tonight are having big traction issues, so I don't know if he's going to get down. And you can see it's purging his nitrous there. That's a big purge. Lined up with the GTO, the red one, and then he changed lanes, so I think he was avoiding me. So
I don't know.
I'll just take whoever.
Go with Andrew.
No, that's okay. The guy dodged me, okay. So I'll just take whoever. Well, we were all lined up for a rematch with the GTO, but he made a last-minute lane change and switched to the other lanes and put these cars between us. So don't know if he was avoiding me or just trying to get in that lane ahead of everybody. But so it looks like we're gonna wind up making a solo pass here, which is really disappointing.
109 GTO.
And he ran a 640. That's the fastest car left out here tonight, other than the other Plaid. But 640 at 108 miles an hour. Let's see if we beat that if we had lined up with him. We know traction is rough. Oh my goodness. That truck. Holy mackerel. 8 minutes. Oh my goodness. That's...
Nope. Yeah, the guess Tim started to drift.
Glad we didn't line up with him, which we almost did, but at least he kept it in his lane. But I've had some bad luck lining up with trucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cut it?
He's got to clean up.
Okay.
That guy dumped a bunch of antifreeze.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the right lane is shut down for the remainder of the night. The right lane is shut down for the remainder of the night. Just a notice for anyone who has a drag car or a race car, if you have a race car, please do not have antifreeze in it. If antifreeze spills on a track, we will have to shut down the lane for the night. Cannot clean it.
All right, they've shut down the right lane for the rest of the night. It's going to be left lane only, so no races at all. Just solo runs. Well, we're peak performance ready and we're at 89% battery state of charge. They told me we're going to go straight away. Let's see if we can cut a 5 here, if there's any traction left to be had. All right, let's go full launch control, preparing to launch. Let's get it. No. Yeah, all kinds of traction issues there. Well, that ends our night early. That's unfortunate. Okay, as bad as the traction was on that pass, I'm still going to wager we had better than a 640 if we'd lined up with that GTO after all.
624, 119.
624. Okay, well that would have taken out that GTO that just ran a 640. He dodged me. He was, we were alongside each other in the staging lanes coming up to the front.
Yeah.
And the car in front of me just like hesitated to start his car. And he went up and around him and switched lanes. And I don't know if it was intentional or maybe he was just trying to get the right lane after all, but I think it was the truck right after him that destroyed the track.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
unfortunate. Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'll see you Saturday night, and hopefully we get some good traction that night.
All right. Yeah, well, they got that shootout, you know, so they'll definitely
hit it with some stuff.
Rounds, they'll lay something down.
I like it. I like it. All right, Tom, I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Have a good day.
And on that pass, we ran a 624 at 119.05 with a 156/60 foot and a 417 to half track. Traction is definitely at a premium, but unless I was completely sleeping on the tree, that pass would have beaten the GTO for a second time. It's too bad we didn't get more races tonight, and it's especially a shame now that the right lane is completely closed thanks to this truck right here. Not naming any names, but yeah, that truck right there. All right, that's a good looking GTO. Too bad we couldn't get lined up with it a second time. I think that's going to do it tonight for us. We'll see you next time right here on the Tesla Plaid channel. Next on the Tesla Plaid channel.
But look at this. Round number 2. The Tesla Plaid channel versus a twin turbo pickup truck. Woo! Oh! Shoot. Uh-oh. Whoa. Holy cow. Someone hit the wall.
So he's got all these Ferraris in it. I mean, 308 Magnum PI car, badass, all race Ferrari. He buys his wife a Tesla Plaid for her birthday, and he says by far that's the baddest out of the whole car he's ever driven. It's crazy.
You know, on your pass, I don't know if you blew off on the pass. You had a 142/60 foot in your Nova. 143 on that pass.
Yeah.
Now, I was 200 behind you on the light.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a Pro Tree typically, but I ran like 197, I think, and you were 003 minus. So we were like, I think, exactly 200 off.
That car normally does a 125.
125, I would have expected so when you're hooked up and whatnot. So that was way off.
He's not leaving on nitrous at all. So.
Oh, gotcha.
He's leaving on motor and then bringing like 15 to 50% of nitrous. Ramped in 0.1 second off the button. Enters 1.5 second ramp. So that car runs 550 index all day long.
Yeah,
It'll run a 510 to 515 all out.
Nice.
Car weighs 3,200 pounds.
3,200.
This thing weighs 45.
It does.
These
I've
cars are
taken
heavy.
some weight out.
48?
48 stock. I've taken out some weight. So mine is about 46. The weight is, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the
A friend
back.
of mine in Tennessee builds cars. He's doing his first 68 Camaro electric swap. They make an electric motor kit that looks like a small block Chevy. Sits in a 68 Camaro.
I've been talking about that. I had a 69 Rally Sport 327 for a number of years.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, somewhat built up, Edelbrock stuff, but yeah. So I've taken some weight out on this one. Yeah.
Get that subwoofer out of there, man.
Well,
Gotta have some tunes, right?
yeah, it's 23 pounds, that subwoofer. I can't believe it weighs that much, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a fine line. You know, it's like no less comfortable than a Corvette, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 front seats. They're the stock seats. They've got airbags in them. If I take them out, then I'm not NHR legal anymore because I got to keep the airbags.
So I did car audio for like 20 years.
All right.
I would pour that with like fiberglass
Yeah.
and make a shell and then go have that mold done in carbon fiber
Yeah.
and make it look badass.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
You know, just take the whole mold, take it out, do it all in fiberglass, take that mold out and go have that mold made in carbon fiber where you can just set that in there and it
And that
trims
thing
that
weighs
out.
like 30, 40 pounds, maybe.
Not even like 2 pounds, 3
Well, it
pounds.
depends on how many speakers you put in it.
Well, I wouldn't even put any speakers in it. I would just do
Oh,
it
I
to
thought you
trim-
meant it.
No, I
before
would
the
do it
speakers.
just to trim the car out
Gotcha.
and make it look factory.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be cool. So you
Gotcha.
could even do it in that'd be
So,
badass.
you know this car has 20 speakers in it?
Oh yeah.
20
Yeah.
stereo
Wow.
speakers.
Yeah.
And
My days of doing car audio stopped about 2007, and I was a Porsche, BMW, Rolls-Royce specialist, and I worked on a lot of super high-end cars.
Yeah.
And just taking those cars apart, man, what a nerve-wracking. And that was back then, and then it went all to fiber optics, fucking, you know, do home audio now. We do high-end home audio,
Yeah.
automation and stuff like that, but it's nothing what the car technology was.
I'm not sure I'll ever throw this thing back together. You know, my son went off to college and he's moved out. So it's just my wife and I. And this is not a daily by any means. It pretty much only comes out to the drag strip.
You make a mold of that and make that out of something like fiber or carbon fiber or something.
Yeah.
You can sell them.
Ah, a 2-seater. Yeah. Yeah.
My name's Jeff.
I'm Andrew.
Andrew, good to meet you, sir.
And that was a 596 on that pass.
Was it?
Yeah, 596 at 120 something on that pass. Best pass at Bradenton was a 915 and 152.
I've seen you in Bradenton before, I believe. I have a red Camaro, looks almost just like that one. Runs 650 index on motor. We run 580s to 550s on nitrous. So it's going to be a good race, right?
580. But you're going to get me on the light all day long. You're on a button. You're on a trans brake.
Yeah,
I
but
can
that
foot brake
thing
in it.
launches like a freaking rocket. Dude, it's like your eyeballs are in the back of your head.
When the track is sketchy, then we've got to race because my track is a little bit more assured than yours. Just a